on my own, and I am waiting for you to come. I want to be a part of you. Think of all the things we could do. And every day you're in my head. I want to have you in my bed. You are the one, you're in my eyes. All I ever wanted in my life. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a Veve Omi update video and anything you guys want, because it's Ask Me Anything. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. And everyone, please check out at Hey David Donna, at King Mavs Forever on the Twitter, Stand Up Chart and King Mavs over on the Veve app, Kobe Collections Only Player One over on the YouTube, Rate X ETH domain name, Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Veve Las Vegas, Tap Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy of Bermuda, Sony Pop Media, The Gale, Veve Darklink, and Veve Vibes, all on the YouTube. And then do have at Wet Wizard Veve and Gary O at 1234CA3, all on the Twitter. Okay, so I have dude, it's so strange. Like, even in, like, you obviously, in order to invest like five figures, you have to have a little bit of money. Like, you don't just go investing $10,000 when you just have when you have $200 in the bank. We're living paycheck to paycheck. You obviously have a little bit of money. You obviously have a decent job. So it's so strange to me that people that are in crypto that haven't invested before, whether it's just the first time in crypto or first time investing at large, even in like actual group chats that are like, yo, Omi, yo, Veve, even they're getting a little negative. I think it's because in the most recent AMA, there was, and believe me, there was a lot that I was pumped about. I did a live and like two videos on it. I don't know. I feel like for the most part, people only paid attention to, oh yeah, the MTL and the OUP and the MCP. We're going to work on that soon. Like, we're working on it, and it's the same thing they've promised. So, like, I get it. Like, I understand. Could you not read in between the lines and see what was going on in David's background last month? We wound up getting a lot of David's background in last month, and suddenly now the background is all Star Wars, and people are like negative. What the fudge, guys? Excuse my foul language. I also found a couple of other things, one on Twitter, one on the YouTube. It's okay, guys. So this one person, and then another response, and then a response from the other person saying, yeah, they're complaining about the Eye of Agamotto, saying that I'm gonna sit this one out. This isn't the approach of a collector's app. This is a money-based approach. So first, let me say that when you have things that are limited, that you could make an unlimited amount of things, and they don't, clearly that's for a collector. Just putting that out there. But at the end of the day, yes, the app has to make money or it will not run, and they cannot continue to give us this amazing content they've been giving. I feel like this is maybe because I'm so like entrenched in the business world and in this, that it's not easy for it's like, ask me to go to a veterinary office, and like I was in the veterinary field for twice as long as I was in the military. Ask me to go to the veterinary field and I try to look at it from an outside perspective. I cannot do that. I physically cannot look at it from an outside perspective. It's all from what I've been through AHA certifications. I've been through incredible amounts of training. So maybe I am unable to look at Veve from an outside point of view, from somebody that doesn't understand it, because I'm so enthralled engrossed in the business world aspect. So moving on, but again, this is a business. It has to make money. A response to that, again, won't say the name, saying, yeah, I'm thinking the big IP like DC, Disney, Marvel are holding out on the popular stuff for their own projects. After the first season success on Veve, why wouldn't they do their own NFTs? So I'll start with a one part I agree with. Yeah, why wouldn't they do their own NFTs? All right, well, there's no, I haven't seen the contracts. I haven't seen, everything. I haven't gone over the contracts with fine tooth comb because I haven't seen them. Disney doesn't seem to advertise for us. Marvel does. I think that's in the contracts that Marvel does have to advertise for us, at least the things that we want them to. And they maybe this isn't the only thing. Again, DC's going wild with their IP. Warner Brothers Pictures or Inc. or Media, whatever it's called, whatever the ownership is. I forget. Was that like 70 billion? I forget what it is, but anyway, maybe it's not even that much. It's like 69 billion. Everyone comment nice down below with the 69. They are going wild with that. They're very loose with that. But when this person says, I'm thinking the big IP like DC, Disney, Marvel are holding out on the popular stuff for their own, we have first appearance Fantastic Four. That is Marvel's first family. That is one of the most popular characters in both Marvel and DC. That's insane. Like, look at every single poster of like Avengers or of Marvel, all the characters. They are right in front. They are right next to Spider-Man and Wolverine and Captain America. Why? Because they are that important. Now, maybe a lot of people don't know that because the MCU hasn't been able to do that because of the licensing. But yeah, that Fantastic Four, first off. Also, Disney, nobody else has gotten Walt as a license. I think Lego was the only other company to ever get Steamboat Willie, but that's it. Like, the big IP, what the fudge are you talking about? I have zero idea. What do you say? They're holding out on their popular stuff? Can a person be that high? Potheads, comment down below. So yeah, and obviously DC, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, we have the Trinity. That was like the Trinity of DC. We have. And the first appearance of them, like ever. So I do not understand when people say the most moronic things like this. And that person from before responds, "You're right, something doesn't add up, and this crap approach just makes no sense." My good golly gosh, those people. I'm not going to say anything horribly negative with them not here, although I'm not saying their names. Yeah, so that's something that I kind of wanted to go over. There is one other thing, is from YouTube, comment that I got saying, thoughts on only being able to put our money into Veve without being able to take it out? As if I haven't been asked this like 100 times before. And this isn't from like a new person. This is from somebody that's here all the time. I mean, that's for the most part, that's temporary. For those of you that are new here, I will answer that. This originally was supposed to just be, hey, buy this with gems and then, sell it for Omi. And then things happened and we couldn't do that right away. So like, oh, okay, well, if we can't just do that, then we'll have to do a global MTL thing. And they have to do it for 282 countries and territories, which is pretty much most of the world. And they have to be compliant with like all of them. It's absolutely bananas. And then, so another person says, hashtag soon, because I said temporary, says, great point. How can a company tie your money up and not let you cash out? I don't know. I mean, pretty much for the most part, every single gaming thing with in-app purchases, you don't ever get to sell those and cash out. And that's for like a game. You don't ever get to, like, Top Shot didn't have that for the longest time. It is pretty hard to kind of take that seriously when this has been, again, it's not even an issue where it's for the most part been the same for gaming or collectibles or whatever, like for time. It's just digital. It's a new technology. It's a new platform. That your NFTs at any moment, they can lock you out and there's nothing you can do about it. If you do something wrong, like go against the terms of service, sure, absolutely, which you have to sign before, or click that agreement, I agree, before you go in. Now, I happen to like this level of centralization. A lot of people on OpenSea don't, but the masses are not on OpenSea. The masses in crypto and NFTs, yeah, those people are, but with having a Bored Ape Yacht Club, how many tens or hundreds of millions of people happen to go and say, oh yeah, actually, Chavez, yeah, they got hacked for like hundreds of millions of dollars or tens of millions of dollars. Okay, I think those people would have liked it to be centralized. Just my opinion. I think centralization will get the masses in. Working on, so the person goes on to say, yeah, they're working on those issues, but week after week, month after month, you wonder what the hell they do all day. I am 100% positive they want it out more than anyone else, maybe except for me, because they're probably tired. Like, I get these questions every single day. They probably get them 100 times a day from a million. Like, if my inbox is flooded, theirs is probably just, God, I don't even know. I don't even know. Hello K coming up with a super chat saying Coinbase NFT leaked Hero DC NFTs there. Oh, thoughts. Okay, so part of me wants to say Hadoy, of course. You know, the first DC cards on the blockchain, of course Coinbase NFT is going to want them. They are, that has made it a very big splash. Partly because, again, first DC cards on the blockchain, partly because there is a bit of a lull now with Veve, where, you know, we're waiting for stuff. So a lot of Veve people are in there. I would wager that most people that are into Hero are actually Veve peeps. And yeah, Coinbase has a, you know, big stake in Immutable X. They're on Immutable X. Immutable X just got listed on Binance as well. So this, we are on the right platform. We are on probably one of the best, if not the best platform to be on for what we are, for what we have. If that's a sign of what's to come, probably. I think that if Coinbase NFT had leaked that and they're on Immutable X, it would make some poetic sense that most everything else on Immutable X would also be on Coinbase NFT, assuming that they all have NFTs, like Veve. Again, just trying to put some things together here, as Kay has laid out. I'm not surprised at all. I don't know when they would have that. I actually did get an email today from Coinbase. Let's go over it, shall we? Where is the Coinbase email? I get so many. PayPal transfer. Okay. Coinbase NFT is now live, and you're invited to join our beta. Welcome to the club. I haven't done anything yet with it, but it says, good morning. You've been selected to participate in the invite-only beta release of Coinbase NFT. We're thrilled to have you and can't wait to get started. Oh, I know how to make a girl feel special. The beta site is live right now, so you got to visit nft.coinbase.com, click sign in, enter this a crazy access code, click on create account. Again, if you have this email, you know, cool. Follow steps, connect your custody crypto wallet, probably MetaMask, I'm guessing. Pick your username, provide an email address. Yeah, okay, yeah, makes sense. What is my username going to be? It's going to be Chavez Daddy 27. Remember that commercial, The Legend 27? Whatever happened to that game? Moving on. Okay, I hope that was a sufficient answer. Gonna get to comments right now. Mark D says, yo, Randy, how about Veve keeping 160 of the Agamotto secret rare? They must have big things planned for that piece. Oh, are they keeping that many? Jesus. For those of you that did not watch my video before, how dare you? And second off, all right, so the Eye of Agamotto is a very important piece. And if you're not caught up with the MCU, it's an Infinity Stone. Or the Time Stone, which is inside the Eye of Agamotto, is an Infinity Stone. If you get all 6 Infinity Stones and in a gauntlet, you have God tier powers. You can literally wipe out half the population. You can bring people back to life. Can you bring? No. You cannot bring people back to life. I don't think. I think that you can stop people from dying by manipulating the cells in a way. Yeah, that should be. That should be fine. Like curing people or do whatever, but you literally have the Time Stone. So you can do pretty much whatever you want. Doctor Strange only had the Time Stone, and he was able to take on like Dormammu, which is like a next level. Like that's like a Guardians of the Galaxy type of villain. Like that would, my God. And the Eye of and Doctor Strange's powers, they come from the Book of Vishanti, or like the Vishanti, and the Eye of Agamotto was a character. It's called Agamotto, who's one of the Vishanti. There's 3 of them, the Trinity. And he was like Doctor Strange in that he was the Sorcerer Supreme before Doctor Strange was, and but he wasn't like a human. He was a god. The Oster, Oster, one of the other members was his mother, and basically she gave her god powers to him through birth, kind of like Odin did to Thor. Whereas Doctor Strange had to like go and like learn and stuff like that, but he didn't. He just had kind of had to learn how to be human, and then took on a more godlike role afterwards. And then there's another one called Hogoth, and that's a cat. That's like a giant like leopard tiger looking mother flapper. And my good golly gosh, I hope they're in Doctor Strange. And it makes sense that this is coming out a week before Doctor Strange, and the next week Moon Knight, the last episode is coming out literally the day before Doctor Strange comes out. So it would make sense that these are connected. This is going to be, in my opinion, one of the biggest pieces. A lot of people are being like, "Yo, this is horrible. This is bad." Like, I think they're coming from a place of ignorance where they don't know like the history of the Eye of Agamotto or the Time Stone or what it represents, what it leads into. Any comic book person would probably know that. For the MCU, they might know the significance of the Time Stone, or maybe a little bit of the Eye of Agamotto because that's what holds it. But I don't know if they know exactly where it comes from. I think Moon Knight is getting into that a little bit. But yeah, it's real heavy on the Doctor Strange lore. It's good. I think it's gonna be a huge piece. Maybe not now. Maybe not, like a month from now. But this should be the first of a giant series of things like this. Whether it's just all Infinity Stones or they're ancient artifacts. Like, are we gonna have the 10 rings? Are we gonna have the, like Loki's staff? Well, Loki's staff, I guess that would house the Mind Stone, so that would make sense. But I guarantee you there's a bunch of stuff like this in Marvel, and I think this is just one of and this is the first one of like an ancient artifact that we can get. Moving on here, I have not told y'all to smash that like button yet. Would be totally great if you could smash it, smash it. What's that? Is that Nicolas Cage down below? Nicolas Cage on Urban Legends about him buying a two-headed snake. Oh, that's interesting. I might watch that later. So yeah, smashing that like button, really, really good. Okay, moving on here. Mark D says that tweet you have for the thumbnail is hilarious. People just don't get it. They refuse to see what's right in front of their face. How they made it this far is a mystery. Yeah, like just buy and hold, buy and hodl. Not financial advice. Not a financial advisor anymore. Kinda. Technically, I still am. But yeah, this is. If I had any. I mean, I guess I could. I just call my old clients and be like, hey, you have extra money. Here's what you do with it. Put it all on Omi, and just give me 10% of the profits in a year. God, I'll be so freaking rich. it'll be amazing. No matter what guitar says, Randy, I'm telling you, man, Veve is king. Like Biden says, hashtag come on, man. I love you, man. I love you guys so much. Yeah, the thumbnail, I forget who, I think it was old Rhubarb, that posted that in one of like the group chats. I was like, oh, I'm stealing this, becoming a thumbnail. I think Dino Lang says he wanted it to become a thumbnail also, but I used it like that night or like the next day. It's like, oh, I'm gonna get him. I have 69 viewers, nice. Aldous Havley, what's going on? Says, what's up, Nomad? Hope you're having a great day. Big O things coming. That's another thing. One of the guys, like the chief marketing officer, I think from the Bat Cowls is, has the big O in his name. Now, you could make the argument, okay, yeah, he's doing what, like, all these corporations do in like, June or July, whenever the Gay Pride Month thing is. Or, like, yeah, they're putting out something rainbow, and suddenly everyone's, like, pro-gay, and, maybe they're doing that just because they just want to get the money from the Veve and Omi peeps. And that's fair. Yeah, go. I have no issue with that. They're doing their best. Like, they're doing their very best to try to make their project succeed. And I cannot fault them for doing everything that they can, such as after we were relentlessly trying to say, like, oh, but we have the first Batman. They got with DC, they showed it in their Discord, they showed it on Twitter that, yes, we have the first one, but they obviously have big plans for the Cowl, which a bunch of my friends got, for hero cards, which is, like, taking over. Like they're still, like, it's not like, oh, yeah, it was big for the first week. No, it's still, you can't find them anywhere. My friend Justin, I think, is going tonight. Oh, I'm supposed to text him back. Did you get anything at Walmart? It's Justin Apple Pie. You all know who he is. Go subscribe to him. He's a cool cat. Such a jive turkey. I'll just have it says, I do think one of one AAA fine art will be massive vertical on Veve. Also huge external. Mutable X, open sea potential. Yeah, agreed. These like so the let's use like World of Women NFTs, like or any NFT project that has 10,000 NFTs and they're all individual, but some like 30% will have glasses, 80% will have like a blue shirt, and other stuff will have things like that, and they're all different, but they're kind of similar. They're kind of like if we get like an actual one of one, like oh yeah, this one has blue water, this one has green. No, an actual one of one. I don't know how many millions that'll go for. That would be the most, probably the most expensive on the app. Maybe it might. It depends who it is though. Like the Aston Martins are. I cannot wait for this. What's that called? That Medium article to drop tomorrow on the Peter Hughes. Is it Peter Hughes? Hugh Peters? It's like that. It's like the Throg guy, the Throg character. I forget. It's Walter Simonson or Simon Walterson. One is the creator, one is the character. Is it Peter Hughes or is it Hugh Peter? It's Patrick Hughes. Okay, I'm sorry. But yeah, this is like a Doctor Strange Inception type of art that he's doing in 3D. I cannot wait to trip with Lucy and just go like stare at this for hours. This is gonna be beautiful. Like this is, yeah, you get lost in that. Get lost in that for hours, like a pretty girl's eyes. Moving on here. Yeah, that fine art is probably going to have, and that's just going to draw in everyone. It's going to draw in ETH whales. It's going to draw in like kids, like someone with like a whole bunch of ETH. Like this is a different world. Like it's not just how it was anymore. Oh, you're a kid. You're 16 years old. What do you know about art? What could you possibly know about art? Meanwhile, that kid just like YOLO'd it and bought like spent his allowance like $100 or $1,000 that he got for those like bar mitzvah when he was 13 on Ethereum when it was like 99 cents, and now he's just like like crazy crazy rich, and he's been studying it. Like it's a completely different world than it was when like we were young and like 30 years ago. And not that I was young 30 years ago. I was like one maybe. Kids have money. Some young people have money and they know what they're talking about. And it's going to be wild. I can't wait to see what goes on. And I think the Aston Martins are probably going to be one of the ones that takes us there. Now, because it's 007, it's MGM, I don't know how they would be on red tape. So originally, I thought that DC, or DC, Marvel, Disney, all the big ones, they would be very late to try to get to not immutable to try to get to OpenSea because they'd have to go through red tape. But I think now that some of these companies are probably going to want to get on there as soon as possible. Like MGM, they got that 6% fee. Marvel and Disney, they got that 6% fee. DC doesn't have that fee. But DC wants their stuff everywhere just because that brings more eyes on their projects. You get into one, you might get into the other, that type of deal. Kind of like Walmart. Walmart sometimes sells their things for at a loss in hopes that you shop around on other places. And yeah, I think that's what'll happen. I think I've reversed my thinking. Things are happening now. Like DC has shown me the way, saying that, yeah, we're going to try to get our stuff out there as quickly and as vastly as possible. More eyes on your project, the better. So I think MGM, Marvel, and Disney will probably follow. At least as far as their stuff going to OpenSea. Just my opinion. Stanley Bukasa says, do I buy a Riso or 4 Secret Rare Black Panthers? I think that this is going to open up a can of worms here. And if y'all don't want to get political, I'm sorry. I think that what was the civil rights movement, and that never really stopped. You always continuously want justice for unjust crime, on African Americans or minorities in general, minority, and you want fair and equal rights and equal opportunity for everyone. But I feel like that was kind of hijacked by like the woke movement, and suddenly like everything's, I don't want to say, have to be careful how I word this, um, where suddenly everyone's like kneeling, whether you want to make the argument you should or should not. I guarantee you there's people that didn't really read too much into it, like, no, kneel equals good, kneel equals support for black, and I guess on the simplest, most basic terms, without getting into all the intricacies, I guess it was kneeling good for, and I have a point to this that goes to Black Panther, I promise. That maybe that's good for my minority friends. I think that pendulum, which was, let's say the middle is like where you want it, perfect, equal rights, equal opportunity. It was kind of this way, and it was just like, man, minorities are not getting equal opportunity. They're getting the short end of the stick. There is no like justice. There's no like whatever. There's no equal rights. And then it just swung this way, and it's just like, if like you suddenly can't talk about their rights if you're not you can't talk about minority rights if you're not a minority, and like there's this white hate that was going around. Like the pendulum swung so far the other way, and like everybody like that's like people trying to pontificate and saying, oh, look at me, I'm shopping from only black-owned businesses or minority-owned businesses, and I'm getting, Black Panther, and like if you say anything bad against the movie, then you're like a racist. Like, and I know that sounds extreme. Maybe I'm spending too much time on Twitter, but oh my God, Twitter is crazy. And I think that might stop at some point. Like the wokeness might stop, and suddenly, oh yeah, liking everything that is minority or black owned might not be cool or woke anymore, and it might just go hopefully back to like a perfect balance, but it might swing back the other way. So I don't I don't know, the younger generation, which is where things are going. That teens, they're like, so the way that our like like the millennials, the way that we had accepted like gays, they're accepting like trans, like they're as accepting of trans and gender fluid and everything as we were of gays. And maybe that wokeness kind of continues, and they do that, but I think that people might take a look at Black Panther, that might get a pump, but then after a while, it's like, I hate to say it, like I like Falcon, and I like Jane Foster, like especially Jane Foster as Thor. That is a wicked cool storyline, especially for Thor as well. That's just a cool thing that you get, but I don't know what it is. People just, and correct me if I'm wrong here, people just seem to kind of, migrate towards like Thor or Captain America or like the Iron Man, like the white male actors. Like I don't know what it is that, I mean, I guess in the world, like there's a skin the skin lightening, which I wish I could do sometimes. Industry, like to whiten your skin, is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and like especially like in China, in the rest of the world, but China as well. I think that you said Riso or like, I love Black Panther. I want to get him. I want to get that set at some point. I like all the Marvel stuff. I need to re-get my Captain America and my Storm and my Deadpool. I need to re-get those before I focus on Black Panther. But I think Riso would probably be the safer bet longer term. And I know that was a crazy, wild field trip, or I could have just said Riso, but I wanted to give you like the reasons behind that, and just what I'm observing, and I hope that was okay. I spent like 8 minutes on that. Okay, moving on now. Lucas saying Randy. No Edward Guitar saying Lucas, I love you, man. I hope you're doing well. No Edward Guitar says, Aldous, what's up, man? Yes, big things are coming. Like the Fud Boy's gonna come back and become Moon Boys. Watch, just watch. I have a special set of skills. I'm psychotic. I can see the future. Whoops, psychic. I see what you did there. No Edward Guitar says Riso, dude, as well. Why should I have a special set of skills? Yeah, I think there'll be, in Pirates of the Caribbean, I think it was at World's End, where the two like derpy, doofy pirates from the first movie, one was like a chunky guy, one was like a skinny, like thin, like nerd guy. They were on like the side of like the Commodore, and they were side of like the British Royal Navy or whatever navy that it was. And suddenly at the end they switch sides and they dress up in pirate garb, like suddenly they're pirates. I think that's gonna be the Fudders. I think the Fudders are just gonna be like, suddenly they're Moon Boys. I knew it all along, even though they're the ones saying right now, like, oh, my vault's down like $30,000. Oh God, no. Suddenly like, oh, I'm the smartest person ever. In a year, I made 60,000. Like it's I'm sure that's what it's going to be like, in my opinion. Sam Picasso's give me those thumbs up. No, my guitars. His problem is the one of one is they can literally be a set of just one collectible. That would suck. No one will get it if they do OpenSea. If they do what OpenSea does, like one-to-one different variations of the same thing, would be cool. Well, so that's why I like that it's different. I like that it would be just a one-of-one and a true one-to-one. Yes, I'm very, very happy that they, because like, could you imagine, like, you get like a one-to-one Banksy that goes for like $1 million. Could you imagine the Omi burn on that? And let's say that it's not publicized as it should be, and it goes for $1 million, and then because you have that fee that's always going to be burning Omi, somebody comes out of the woodwork. Oh my God, it's Banksy. You just paid $1 million for that. How would you like to make $500,000 right now in like 3 days? Like, I'll give you 1.5 for it. Sells again, and then it goes again and again and again. I'd hope that would happen. Now that's like kind of wishful thinking. It probably wouldn't. It'd probably, I don't know, man. It's like the decade of flippers we got here. Maybe it would. I mean, if I were to pay like 10,000 for something, and then suddenly someone's like, or 100,000 for something, someone's like, give you 150. Okay, like it's $50,000, and like, I don't care if Omi's like, I don't care if Omi's 10 cents at that point, or 7.8 cents, and I have $10 million. If I buy something for $100,000 and then someone says, give you 150 for it, okay, that's $50,000. Like, I hope I never lose the fact that like $50,000 is like a year's salary to someone. I hope I never lose that, and that not that you should always be about the quick flip, and maybe somebody sells that the next year for another $300,000 profit. I don't know. I'll keep you posted. I'll have to think about it. Cody Williamson says, got my hands on a new Walt after selling one back in the day for Omi. Oh, get it. Good for you, mate. They were down to like what, 11.9 before? Let's take a look see. Take a look see at the stuff here. She won't. Oh God, what's that from? That is from Homeward Bound. I don't know if it's from the first or the second. I think it's the first. Sally Field plays the cat Sassy. She won't. Yeah, I think it was that the first one. Going to the brands. Also, I life update here for Chavez. I have this opportunity to move in with friends. Maybe by summer, maybe by wherever, and it would be great. I love them. They are some of my best friends in life. It is literally almost May, and it is 39 degrees out tonight. I cannot stay in New York where it's cold for 5 months out of the year. Cannot do it. Going to Florida. I'm never doing this again. Moving on here. Going to these golden moments set. Seeing what the Walt is like. Ooh, I'm back. Um, oh, it's 11.7. Oh, should I sell something else to try to get it? Dude, if Walt goes below like 10K when they announce like Star Wars stuff, and my comic book, like my Fantastic Four #1, is still, it's only at 11.5. I would say if that's at like 13 or whatever, I would go and I might get another one. I don't know, man. Moving on here. Lord of the Realms says, I would love it if they did a secret rare Infinity Gauntlet drop after we collect all the Infinity Stones. That'd be not that. What I would this would piss so many people off, but what I would really like is a blind box where this would never work. But let me just finish the thought here. You have like a 50-50 chance of getting the real Infinity Gauntlet or a fake one. Like, you know how Hela goes in like Thor Ragnarok and she sees an Infinity Gauntlet. It's like, fake! Because like she knows, because she's got a thing with Thanos. That'd be great. Like, oh, you got the wrong one. You spent $50 for nothing. And then like you get one, oh, it works. Like I don't or maybe it was like, okay, well, you get two, and one of them is like, oh, cool, you know, it glows and you can snap and you can manipulate certain things with it. But the one like the super secret rare one that maybe there's like 20 of, or like, you know, 100 or 2, like 1,000 of or whatever, that's the one that can burn NFTs. Oh, that'd be amazing. That'd be so heckin' amazing. Oh my god. And you can get that without being in like the Master Collector program that you can burn NFTs. You can be like you don't have to be in the highest staking tier, whatever staking tier they have. That'd be legit. That'd be legit. Oh god, I gotta write that down. Okay, gotta write that down. Like they already have a plan. I don't need to write that down. I'm gonna write it down anyway. Okay. Was it Infinity Gauntlet? 2 of them. Okay, I'm gonna know what that means, I hope. Moving on here. Michael Guzilia says, common and uncommon time. Time stones are gonna go under retail for less than 70. Definitely the common, or definitely the uncommon. The rare. Yeah, the rare's probably they'll probably both be on the retail. Saying, is there any point to going for the drop tomorrow when you can assure the rare on the market when it opens up? Value is value. I mean, I think that they will go for the secret rare that is animated. Will go for like at least 100, if not a couple. There's some morons just like, bet you this goes nowhere near 100. Like, bet you they're all under retail. Like, you are so freaking stupid. I said freaking, not fucking like an Irish guy. I don't know if that counts. But yeah, I don't know. Is it worth the gamble? I mean, if you want to gamble, I like gambling. I like gambling a lot. But I don't know. Is that worth it to go and try to get it? If you spend the $70 and you don't get it, how bad does that hurt? Like, you could still probably sell the common for like 25, you know, whatever, you know, and you really only lose $50 if you want to sell it. And the other, I mean, it's still an Infinity Stone, regardless of whether, yeah, I think it's probably, I'd probably get it anyway. Also, I think people are definitely sleeping on the Queen, not the Queen of Hearts, like the Queen, like with the apple. First Disney villain ever, like not just the first Disney villain on the blockchain, but the first Disney villain ever makes her first appearance on the yeah, at $25. Get the fudge out of here. Too low. Ridiculous. But I mean, if you don't go for the drop, I mean, are you okay with guarantee spending what, like 200? I mean, there's only a couple. It's not like it's a Mickey Mouse drop where there's like 8,000 of the ultra rares. You know, it's a secret rare. It's only. Do I still have the Medium article up? I do. Ooh, comment down below if you get that ooh reference. Yep, there's only 2,100, and they're keeping like, I think there's gonna be like 2,000 left, or slightly less than 2,000. which is nuts. Moving on. Alice Hadley says, agreed, Nomad. I have a lot of trust in the team and David's collector mentality. I think whatever comes will be done with fine art world in mind. Regardless, can't wait to see what we get. Yeah, so also I was being really conservative with like $1 million like nice. Like, I hope you guys know that fine art, like, and this is like, I've had to tell people this since like the Pokemon days. People like, yo, like Pokemon's like the most expensive art in the world. It's like, okay, like at the time there was no Pokemon card worth $1 million. Now obviously there are a couple, but people spend 9 figures on art, like one piece of art, 9 figures. That is $100 million. When Omi's $1 and I have $100 million, I can buy maybe one piece of that high-end art. High-end art is, my God. Could you imagine if something like that, like even if it just goes for like $10 million? Oh my God, if we work in like a 1% burn, it's $100,000 worth of Omi just gone. And that's if it's the first sale. Oh my good golly gosh. God, ridiculous. And I really hope that they wait until we're burning from the circulating supply for that to happen. All right, I'm finally at the beginning of the video where now there's comments. SAAT Gaming says, hello, everyone. Hi, Dashy. Why, hello. Lord of the Realms says, I need more Omi. Yeah, me too. We all do. Royce Darbane. Royce Clayton. Sorry, I was a shortstop for the Cardinals back in the day. Saying, yo, Randy, hope all is well. What are your thoughts on Hero? I love it. It is... K is very conservative, like he's and very smart and very analytical, looks into everything like 3 times, and in the last like 2 years, the only thing he's invested in is really like Veve, Akomi, and maybe Caliscope, but the only other thing that he invested in is Hero. Like no other project like, you know, passes his check mark. And currently, yes, most of the people that are in it are Veve people. And DC cards in like the physical cards did not do well at all, like at all. But the first DC cards ever in the history of DC to be on the blockchain, some of them are worth $1. All right, yeah, I got them. I put $50 into the app, and I, you know, went and got like 30, 40 of them, you know, whatever. I'll get more. I'll do more at some point. Yeah, I think Hero's really good. Their app is ahead of Veve. Like their app is as ahead of where Vive's is right now. So they're doing a couple of things right. A lot of things right. I'll just have to smash that like button. Thank you, good sir. Omi Panda says, evening. Good evening, Omi Panda. I hope you're doing well. Darth Chaos says, does Veve even set the price? I thought the licensor did. I guess it depends on the licensor and the editions. So I'm positive that Veve has a say in the edition size. Not that they have like veto power, like over Disney. No, Disney, we're not doing that. You can take your business elsewhere. I don't think they're just saying that, but I think they would say like, well, as a collector, you know, X, Y, and Z, and this and that, like, you know, based on your plan, I think this is probably the best thing to do. I'm sure that they have input there. The licensor, and the price. The price is probably set by the licensor. Yes. I'm just guessing. I don't have any. That's just what would make sense. Randy Warren says, "Is first appearance SM ultra rare mint 69?" Oh wait. So what is SM? I don't know what SM is, Randy Warren, but anything first appearance Ultra rare mint 69. Yeah, 69 is pretty. Wait, at 19? I don't know what SM is, but if you get an ultra rare sub 100 for $19, I don't care what that is. That's probably a pretty good thing, especially if it's a first appearance. What is SM? I don't know. Um, World. Oh my god. So there's there's this like thing that's been happening like the past like month or two, where people add the word "ussy" after it, like oh I'm gonna go fishing today. I'm gonna get that fish ussy, or I'm gonna. I had no hopes it would be anything good after the world ussy. Like, um, that like this is I the things that kids come up with are hysterical to me. I love that stuff. So I just got a ooh oh ow! Shout out to Rip Curls for pointing out that a certain someone is following a certain someone. DC is Dan Crothers, who is following Funimation and Crunchyroll. Funimation, you should be watching. Oh yeah. Also, check out Rip's pinned tweet, but caution, please do so away from your desk. What is Rip's pin? Oh, Rip's pinned tweet is 15 hours ago, saying, I do not post very often, but let he who has ears hear. Insanely bullish Veve official AMA. CEO, quote, we are not here to make empty promises, end quote. All objectives confirmed. Co-founder / chief tech. Omi Utility is primary focus to be aligned with Veve app performance. Omida NFT. So yeah, this is legit. Shouting it out on stream. Hopefully I can give him the clipboard, and I'm gonna say this is. I'm hoping that's the send now. Shouting out on stream. Yep, it's it. Good times. Funimation is probably. What is that? SM first appearance SM ultra rare. Again, I don't know what it is, but an ultra rare sub 100 first appearance for 19. Yeah, YOLO. That's what I would do. Death Chaos says they gave us Spider-Man. Who wrote that? Yeah, I know, right? Like I can't say who wrote it. I don't want to like dox people and be like, yo, go hate on this person. Owen Panda says Dashi has diamond hands. Dashi has gold nails and a diamond collar, and Dashi has diamond eyes. Dashi has Swarovski collar and got those diamond eyes. Swarovski diamond eyes. Where was I here? Marvelous packs. I'm so pumped for all these Marvel drops, dude. Same. Chaos says, I know a few extra people going for this drop just because Marvel tweeted it. They haven't been on in months. I'm sure there's others. The price might be discouraging. Maybe, I don't know. I think it'll be good. I'm very bullish on it, at least long term. Hello K says Coinbase NFT leaked Hero DC NFTs there. Thoughts? Yeah, so there's a super chat that I did give thoughts to before, but for those of you that are here now that were not here before, smash that like button. And then also, after you smash the like button, I'll go over this again. Coinbase has a big stake in Immutable X. Of course, they are going to get anything on Immutable X on the Coinbase NFT, but also the first DC cards ever on the blockchain. They got to. I think this is a preview of, like, remember in that episode of Dragon Ball Z where I think it Frieza was just like beating the crap out of Piccolo after just transformed for a second time, transformed the second time, and just taking Piccolo to the cleaners, and Gohan's like, let go of my friend, and then suddenly it fades out and suddenly it becomes like an anime drawing, and we have to wait till like the next day's episode, and it says, oh, has Gohan finally lost it? We've got glimpses of it before, but now it seems his anger is here to stay, and is like, oh yeah. This is a glimpse, like the same way Pippin or Murray, I think it was Pippin, got a glimpse into the enemy's plan that they were trying to take over Gondor. Spoilers for Lord of the Rings. That's been out for 20 years. I'm not spoiling it. We're getting a glimpse into Coinbase's plan for their NFT for their NFTs. They're going to list everything on Immutable X. And I've told people before, OpenSea, Coinbase NFT, obviously Immutable X Marketplace, and I think GameStop NFT at some point will happen as well. Moving on. John M says, you spending 70 gems on the NFT drop coming up? I don't know. I only have 200 gems in there. I'm hoping that's enough for the Iwagamoto, but I don't know yet. So we'll see. But maybe it goes down when we get Star Wars next month. I think anything that we get, like even the painting that we get from Patrick Hughes, I think that will be that will take a nice haircut when we have like some Star Wars stuff announced. And Dino goes crazy. and Dino has like an 8-hour stream. It'll be just him like quoting all the movies in order. I'll be like, Captain, yes sir. Tell them we wish to board at once. With all due respect, the Chancellor, the Guardians, due respect, the ambassadors for the Supreme Chancellor wish to board immediately. Oh yes, as you know, our blockade is perfectly legal. Send them on. And then they're on the ship and like, I am TC-14 at your service. This way, please. I have a bad feeling about that. I'm not going to go through the whole movie, but yes, I know most of the Phantom Menace by heart. I watched it that much when I was younger. Daniel Marquez says, comment, I have a small conspiracy theory. It's my only theory, but I don't feel like Star Wars is coming yet. I think they wanted market to go down a little more in order to have smaller payouts. I don't know. They could... If they wanted to, they could go and they could cover every single gem that's on the app right now. Every single gem that's on the app right now, they could cover. So, yeah, it's fine. Eco Wash Solutions says, hi. Marvelous Pack says, people used to complain about never getting drops. This is an amazing opportunity. Either way, you will never be able to please everyone. My morale is up, and that I can grab any drop I want. Am I Obama at any time between 2006 and 2016? Because yes, we can. Yes, we can. Darth Chaos says the Eye will be heavily featured in Multiverse of Madness. It has other powers. I cannot wait for this heckin' movie. I should have probably pre-ordered some. I still haven't seen Sonic yet, and that first movie I really enjoyed. I think that was the last movie I saw before like the lockdown, before like the shutdown. And apparently the second one is even better. And I can't wait. I'm ready to get this bread. Anthony Luzzi says, you can control time, wind back, and restore, i.e. the dead. Like, you can, but like if somebody, like that's, but that's kind of, like when the Hulk snapped his fingers to try to bring everybody back, and he says, I tried to bring her back, guys, I tried, and he couldn't. That's kind of what I meant. Well, granted, her death was a little bit different, kind of the sacrificing of one side, and then, for the soul, yeah, so I was a little bit different. I don't know if you could go to Vormir with the Time Stone and fight Red Ghost. It's not Red Ghost. Red Face. Oh God, what's his name? I'm completely derping on his name. Thank you for 50 likes. I'm gonna go on the app here and go to my collectibles. Red Face, Scarface, not Scarface. I am so derping, but I'm gonna go to my sets because I have the Marvel Mighty set. Yep. Let's go to that's not in the Fantastic Four one. It is in this one. It is Red Skull. Okay, Red Skull. Fight Red Skull. Have Red Skull show you where the treasure is and then rewind time in that. I don't think you'd be able to do that. I don't know. Dr. Chaos says Moon Knight is amazing. I heard it was pretty legit. It was pretty good. What we got? We got Liran Karthik says, hello, Randy. Why, hello. I hope you're doing well, Barana. Mr. Planet Prophet says, let's go. Let's get this bread. I love this game. Mr. Planet Prophet says, hello, everyone. Hello, Randy. The smiley face. Love it. Gary O says, I think you talked me into the Doctor Strange drop. Heck yeah, brother. Heck yeah. I can't wait. J Baz says, "What's up, Randy? Thoughts on Walt's real life utility added today?" Oh, I didn't even go over that. I'm gonna. Did I take a screenshot of that, or do I have to go to the tweeters? I did not. I screenshotted that Elon Musk literally tweeted today. Next time buying Coca-Cola to put the cocaine back in. I love that man. Where is it? So I have to search the partner statue? Because the partner statue is tagged in it. First man partner, yep. Club 33 Discord now live, yep. That was 18 January, okay. The Veve Salon and Spa are excited to collaborate with the partner statue to offer access to our new whole body cryotherapy chamber to all partner statue holders. Please learn more. Join the oh my god, that's so cool. Yeah, so we got some real life utility with there. You can go. I don't even know where these guys are located. They're in Chatsworth, California, and you can go there if you show them your partner statue. You can go and enjoy their cryotherapy chamber. It's really, really cold. That's I want a sauna. It's the opposite of what I want, but maybe I'll go anyway at some point. Who knows? J-Bass was oh yeah, there's that Crystal Stroud saying, "Hey Randy and Dashi." All right, hello. Woof. Love you, Crystal Stroud. Dark Chaos says, "Hero, only way for me is eBay in Canada. No hero." Oh yeah, that is a thing. I think even like people in the UK like are just getting theirs like over the last couple days. It's really hard for a lot of people. Moving on here, we got a super chat from Crazy Dave 85 saying, "Question: Need gems? Should I sell 007 bike or Amazing Spider-Man 3 common mint number 365? Let's get this bread." Oh. I like the Amazing Spider-Man 3. Now, I do not have an Amazing Spider-Man 3, but I have the bike. The 007 bike. The motorcycle, not the bicicleta. How do you say motorcycle? The bicicleta is bicycle. I don't know how to say motorcycle in Spanish. Also, it's Reverend Alex G's birthday today. I forgot to put that in the video. Kay and Taps made him a meme. It's hysterical. I don't know how old he is. 40 something. I don't know. I think there will be a racing game in the Veveverse, and like that's why I got the Aston Martin. I got the bike. I've had my DeLoreans, that whole set. I've gotten the Ecto ones, that whole set. I'm not getting the Aston Martin that's like $5,000, but I have the rest of the vehicles that are kind of easy-ish to get. Now that, when comic people come in, and I've been saying that for like a year, not a year, but almost, like when comic people come in, I don't know how long I have to wait. I still have my Fantastic Four #1, Secret Rare. But that's a really good mint number you have too. That's a really good one. I don't know what would be. I mean, for all intents and purposes, they could come out with a racing game and not have a motorcycle in it. Be like, nah, not for motorcycles. If they come out with a game, which I don't know they would, but it would make sense that they would. And there's so many other cars coming out. There's so many other. When you have Fast and Furious on there, and you got Citroen, that's really hard. But that mint number is so good. I know it's a common, but man, I can't say. I don't know what I would do. That comic book will probably be worth more, but the bike will probably give you utility. I don't know. I don't. If gun to my head right now. Sell the comic. Can't believe I said that. I can't believe I said that, but it's just, how long are we gonna wait for comic books to come, comic book people to come in? I don't know. That again, that was a quick gun to my head search it, but that is the most even I was on something. Coin flip. Probably what I like, Magic 8 Ball, coin flip, one of those. Oh, where was I? Oh God, there we go. Barina Karthik said, glad to hear the support from you on Veve. Having one platform with major brands, it's hard to come across Veve as a unique leader on licensed brands with zero marketing, reaching millions. Yeah, there's a lot. So I'm glad I could be here. I'm glad that you could find me and we could all learn together. Let's see what we got here. We got a Patreon member shout out. So I guess it's gonna be. I was singing All I Ever Wanted before from Bass Hunter, but I did not sing the actual chorus. So we're going to do a Patreon member shout out. All I ever wanted was to see you smiling. All I ever wanted was to make you mine. I know that I love you. Oh baby, why don't you see that all I ever wanted was you and me. Da, 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 da. All I ever wanted was to see you smiling. All I ever wanted was to make you mine. Okay. Everyone, please check out at Hey David Donna, at King Mavs Forever over on the Veve app. Standoff Chart. I'm sorry, on the Twitter. Standoff Chart and King Mavs over on the Veve app. We got Kobe Collects and Only Player One over on the YouTube. Great thanks to ETH domain name. Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Veve Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy Bermuda, Sony Pop Media, The Gale, Veve Darklink, and Veve Vibes, all on the YouTube. And then you got at What Wizard Veve and Gary O at 1234CA3 on the Twitter, which everybody should follow because I do as well. Let's see what we got. Christopher Silva saying Hero fanboys use cash out as our argument on why Hero is better. When Veve implements cash out, what's going to make Hero stand out then? I mean, Hero's definitely good. I mean, they have cards. We have the Disney cards, lenticular cards, which have dropped like a mother flapper. Still holding on to mine. It'd be great if I could just stock up on them now. But again, I like Hero. So I don't really have any qualms with them. I have no issue. I'm part of it. But again, their app, like they have trading on the app. Like, hey, I'll give you 3 of these for one of those, and you can accept, and you get like a daily login, but you get points for it. Like it rewards you for being on the app. And yeah, so does Veve. We don't see it yet because we don't, but yeah, the time that you spend on the app goes towards your massive collector points. So, again, we're just not seeing it yet. But yeah, when we get cash out, that'll be good. That'll be, you won't be able to, a lot of my friends will come in finally, oh, you can cash out now? Boom, done, going in. And some other people that have been waiting to cash out, they'll cash out. So it'll probably be a good swap there. Moving on. Chaos says, didn't DC increase the fee to 6% of EV on the last drop? They did, but that's only moving forward. So that's only on the black and white Series 6 and beyond. The rest still has that like 2% fee that Veve has. Pixel Trader says, Ayo, enjoying the new partner statue. I am number 1862. Yes, it's good. It's in the bottom half, bottom 50%, of the, I like it a lot. It is going to be with me for a while, so we'll see what happens. Gotta make the hodlers proud. Gotta make them proud. It's Planet Profit giving me a. Mike 8 says, better 90s ninja movie. 3 ninjas or surf ninjas. By the way, you own my heart. Probably 3 ninjas. Thank you, Mike H. Yeah, 3 ninjas I think was more iconic. It was a lot better. Mr. Miyagi was in it too, so gotta love that. North Chaos says, lol, agreed, Twitter is nuts. Mr. Planet Profit's dying. Why are you... Crystal Stroud saying amen. I know we're like agreeing with me and saying amen from what I was saying like 37 minutes ago, but... Alright, I think I remember what I was saying. J-Baz says, Mr. Disney putting work in behind the scenes to make partners what people want Veve to be. I hope so. That'd be great. That would be pretty cool. I know a bunch of people that have a bunch, so yeah, figured it was good. Christopher Silva says, also, why do you look like that Jacob guy from Twilight? I actually came in 3rd place in a Jacob lookalike contest once. It was when I had short hair. But yeah, I wish I had photos of that. I was pretty beefy at one point, and I was, not as chunky as I am now. Um, yeah, I have gotten that. Like, I think it works better because when he's like, that Indian reservation look, he's got that long flowing healthy hair that helps. Usually girls have that long healthy hair to signal a prospective male to their reproductive potential. But yeah, Jacob, I have gotten that before, and that is why I entered the competition. Let me see if I can. How does he talk to like that? He like loves Bella, and then he like imprints on like her daughter, which is so heckin' ridiculous. What? But yeah, he was a good looking dude back in the day, so I definitely did not mind being called Jacob from Twilight. That was pretty. That was one of my favorite nicknames. That and Mom Steve were my favorite nicknames. Marvelous Pack says, yeah, you need to build back those Marvel sets. No wonder you want Omi's taking utility. Yeah, I need to build back a lot. I would imagine that at some, like, Deadpool's great, but I feel like when you have like Vader and Luke in there, and you're gonna have like crazy, like, there's definitely gonna be more opportunities to buy. Like, yeah, the collectibles might triple in the next 6 months, but only like 10x's. It's no contest. PlanetVampire.com says Twilight vampires should never sparkle. I love how PlanetVampire.com went and got into that. That is something I'm gonna post on the Snapchat. Oh god, I'm in selfie mode. Oh god, why do I look so ugly? Okay, here we go. That was so good. Love my fans. And I'm gonna put a. That was so good. Alright, so I'm gonna move that to my story. Okay, moving on. Marvelous Pack says, yeah, you need. Oh, yeah, I just read that. Chaos says, LOL. Omi Panda says, my thoughts on Omi and NFTs. We're in a dip. Stock market is dipping. Bitcoin is shaky, as it should be with inflation running high. Retail is trying to pay bills, not buying crypto. But this will pass. I agree, it'll probably pass at some point, but we have to. Oh man, I had so many tabs open. Excuse me. I'm just gonna go and say, everyone, smash that like button again, real quick. Okay, we lost the Nicolas Cage there. Oh god, hiccups. Where was I with this? Okay, so in my photos, there was God's entry posted on Twitter today. If I can find it. Yes, saying that trading below yearly pivot equals bearish. All right, so there's one. Trading below the 200 daily moving average, bearish. Trading below the 3-day 200 is super bearish. Falling out of multi-month bear flag equals super bearish. Imminent 3-day cross equals game over. And here's where God's entry thinks that we're going to go. I don't agree with this at all, but he has made hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars, trading Bitcoin and crypto and just being right, like 97.9% of the time, if not more. The soft target he thinks we go down to, 32,000. Yeah, we've been down there before. That makes sense. The hard target he thinks we go down to, $19,000, or I'm sorry, $19,800. What now? And the extreme target he thinks Bitcoin can go down to is $12,000 to $14,000. Now, again, I don't agree, but this dude reads charts like I eat tacos, or I used to eat tacos, because I don't have fun anymore in life. It's all about the diet. This is my 11th day dieting. I hate my life. I'm so hungry though. Do you guys want me to make food? Can I make food? Will you be okay? Comment down below if you think it's okay for me to cook while we talk and do the stuff. I would have to clean out the pan. Man, I'll do that later. Maybe it's still good. So yeah, that's just. Yeah, we've gone down to 29 before in this, and yeah, there's high inflation. Maybe go down to But 19 to like 22, like that's so low. I don't see it. But again, just my opinion. And I had to report that. If that happened, dude, if Bitcoin goes down to like $20,000 or $14,000, I'll go back to work. I don't give a fudge. I'll be like, all right, I'm here for a couple weeks and making some money, and we're buying this Bitcoin. Could you, if OMI goes down to like Bitcoin gets cut in half, and OMI goes down to 0.00 like 14. If OMI gets cut in half, OMI getting cut in half doesn't mean much. It's still low. God, I'll go insane. I won't pay rent. No, I can't do that to him. I think the guy needs the money. But I will. I don't know. I don't know what I would sell. Dashi? No. Couldn't sell Dashi. Perish the thought of selling Dashi. It's for the grit. I don't know if I get like 20 million OMI for Dashi, $50,000. I don't know if that's enough. I just, again, like, the artist is dead, and there's only 3 other things that are similar to Dashi. I don't know if that's enough. I don't know. We'll see. So someone will talk. Mr. Planet Prophet says, is the 1-to-1 for auction because they said new system unlike other, so whales win highest bid style? That'd be great if it was. I would love that. Because again, let the whales compete. Burn that OMI. Lordy, burn that OMI. What we got here? Orange Bag Lady says, evening, good sir. Oh my god, Orange Bag Lady, I love you so much. I know I'm reading it like 40 minutes behind, but I hope you're still here because I love you so much. Saying, have you taken a look at the new Patrick Hughes drop? Oh my god, all of his pieces are incredible. Much more classical style. I'd say he brings new art circles too. Yes, we did talk about that a little bit before. Love that man. Love the art. It's psychedelic and it's really cool. And I think you're right. I think he'll bring new art circles as well. Orange Bag Lady says, evening chat. Corinne from Cali says, what's up, fam? Says, hey sister, Orange Bag Lady. Corinne from Cali, I hope you're doing well. I heart you too. I say, hey sister. Orange Bag says, what up, Corinne? Mikael says, welcome to Florida, Randy. Beautiful here year round. Dude, I can't wait to get there. Cannot wait. I mean, it starts getting cold in like October, but you can still run. It's still bearable in like November, but like being cold December, January, February, March, April, I can't do that anymore. I cannot be cold for half my life. Can't do it. I'm not doing it. Omi Panda says, Veve is holding the top NFT brands. Prices will come back as things improve. Veve NFTs and Omi are on sale. Stack them. 100%. 100. Robert Stennett says, only fitting the Gator King is going down to Alligator Alley. You know it, brother. Mr. Planet Prophet says, a blind box with 1,000 NFTs, Pokemon, all individual and one-of-one NFTs. I can't have Pokemon just be one. I have to have everything Pokemon. And I'm thankful. I hope they don't introduce Pokemon until next year after Omi's mooned, because I will get everything Pokemon. I have to. Like, I owe half my net worth to Pokemon. Most of it, because that one sale. Trophy Kangaskhan. I gotta get that card back at some point. That'd be so sick if they did trophy cards. Oh my heckin' goodness. Pay so much for that. As Planet Rob says, just read that. The secret rare won't be under retail. It's a gamble. Odds are against you. Fair point. X Black Magic says, can I get a recap? Well, you said that 40 minutes after, so it'll be a 40-minute recap, and that was also about 34 minutes ago. So I'm gonna say nay. Sorry about that, Black Magic. I heart you. Randy Warren says, I think Dr. Prophet will burn Riso because when he got yours, he said you would regret it soon. I think because he knows where it's going. I'm surprised people remember that, but yeah, I sold mine. It was one of the record sales at like 19,600 or whatever. The price did go up to like 24, 25,000. I'm sure there were sales in between there. But yeah, he said when I got mine, he says you'll regret it soon. I think he said that because he knows where resale's gonna go. I can't say that. Rich people. All right, let's go with house. This is a better example. Tens marry tens. Let me get the cane. Tens marry tens, and twos marry twos, eights marry eights. Maybe you can get one up, but no way you jump 8 classes. The same way beautiful people find each other and not so beautiful people find each other, rich people find each other. Guarantee you, Dr. Profit has got Dr. Profit friends, and he's like, hey, get into this. And maybe he'll tell him like after he's accumulated once accumulate, but I'm sure, positive that he knows what's going on, and that he knows lots of people that would love to get in this, and he knows resale will be 100K at some point. Moving on here. Wraithax, my man, how's it going? Says, I got your extreme Bitcoin target right here, grabbing my E2 family jewels. I love you so much, man. Yeah, I don't agree. That's not my target. That was God Entry's target. But yeah, I understand that every 4 years Bitcoin takes a giant dump, but the giant dump happened in 2014 when no one was in, and 2018 when some noobs got in and they got played. They got hecked. But love that but. It's a Friends reference. They didn't have things. They didn't have people like Elon Musk or Jack Dorsey or Michael Saylor, MicroStrategy. Like they didn't have all these people, Cathie Wood, buying all this Bitcoin. They didn't have institutional investing buying all this Bitcoin. Coinbase and Binance were around, but not really. Yeah, I don't expect that to go. And again, you could read charts one way. Again, like you could do the same thing with OMI. You could read the chart, be like, oh, well, based on 30-day moving average and technical analysis, I don't know. And then someone could just dump a billion OMI and it just all be over. Or the opposite, we have 1.3 million average in daily trading volume, and suddenly a couple of rich guys go and get together. Let's rock this thing, and they put in $1 million, and suddenly 10 times the amount of volume just from these couple of guys go to the heckin' moon. Charts are only good for so long. They're only good for, they are good, and most of the time they'll work and they can tell you. But nature throws curveballs. And I'm gonna go create with Wraithax there. I got your extreme Bitcoin target right here. Grab the Earth 2 family jewels. Love that, man. Moving on here. Where were we at? Oh, SAAT Gaming. You got the Keenan and Kel orange soda reference. Congrats, buddy. David Capone says, do you have Star Wars piece you're hoping to get dropped next? Vader, Yoda, Luke, Leia, Obi, all of them. Oh my god. Dude, if they did Slave Leia. I like Bounty Hunters. I like Jango Fett. I like Boba Fett. I like the Mandalorian. Din Djarin. I want the Slave One. I want that. I want Boba Fett's ship. It was Jango's ship, but I want Jango's ship. I want Boba Fett's ship. I want the jetpacks. I want the armor. I want God. Want Baby Yoda. I want lightsabers. God, I want dude, the Darth Maul. Dude, oh my god. Like as soon as he comes out, it's like and it's like, oh, I look like Joe Rogan in that one meme where everyone's like, oh my god, I was freaking out in the theater. I was like, get the fudge out of here. There's no heckin' way. Oh, that was so cool. That was so cool. I was just like, sorry. I'm going to be on Dino's podcast at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on May 2nd to talk all about Star Wars. I want everything, man. I want a Death Star. I want I mean, we got R2, we got C3PO, we got, we're good. We're good. R2 better, obviously. I love R2. But C3PO was a god at one point. And when I say that, I mean that Luke made him float by using the Force, and he tricked other people into thinking that he was a god, but he played God. It was great. Um, Not a bot says white people are the minority in New York City. They will get all the benefits now. Free college city contacts. Just asking, just saying. Uh, yeah. You know, Brooklyn, Queens, Maspeth. Like, there's not a lot of white people. There's not people that look like me. There's Asians. There's Indians. It's a Brooklyn's such a melting pot. And that dude, Brooklyn's got some of the best food. Brooklyn's got like amazing restaurants that good. Like, it's good. It's fun. But but yeah, they need some of that. We need to get some of that vanilla pudding in here to spice it up, to just, I don't know, I don't know bring some more money into it. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that, but yeah, it's good times. Danielle's shown me a lot. Danielle's white. I'm in an interracial relationship. Uh, J Baz says, I think Dr. Prophet might burn Walt. I mean, maybe he might burn one just to watch people cry, which would be hysterical. There's no way that he goes and he burns like half his. No, I don't know. Dude's got 2 minutes. There's no way. Marvelous Pack. So just imagine you imitating scenes from Phantom Menace in his streams. We're probably gonna do that. We're probably gonna go like quote for quote until we can't like quote anymore. Me and my friend Ashley do that. She was on the podcast, Ashley Fenton, like last week or 2 weeks ago, a few weeks ago, and we're just going like SpongeBob quotes. Me and Dino will probably do that with Star Wars. It's good times. J Baz says at Marvelous Packs for sure, man, for show. Just guy says Red Skull. I know. Randy Warren says SM is Spider-Man Ultra Rare. Oh, okay. Spider-Man Ultra Rare number 69 is $19,000. Probably not right now, but let me check. I want to give you a correct answer here. Why am I? Why? I have to shave. Oh god, hiccups. Okay, Where'd you go? I miss you so. Seems like it's been forever. But you've been gone. All right, Spider-Man. All right, where we at? Okay, Parker Spider-Man, the Ultra Rare. I think the Ultra Rare is down like what, like 5K or $3,300. My God, this thing was so high a few months ago. God, that's nothing. That is nothing. That is so cheap. 12. No, I think like 13 to 15,000 would probably be worth it for a sub 100. Now, granted, there's only 3 sub 100 on there. And honestly, the Spider-Man has been the sub, like, these have been really high before. And it's 19,099, so 19,100, but I think $19,000 can go into other places right now. Like, give me a Spider-Man Ultra Rare or give me a Walt. Give me a Walt. Now, granted, that's like one of the kings of the app. I mean, Spider-Man Secret Rare is obviously top of the top. And if you can't get that, you're going to have to go there, but at least the next best thing. Although, I don't know. I think there are some people that would say that, oh, well, I can't afford the Secret Rare, so I'm not getting anything. Like, they won't get the Ultra Rare, they won't get the Common or Uncommon. Like, they will work and grind until they get that Secret Rare. About 5% of Secret Rare available. It's at 36,000 doll hairs. And Jeremiah Aoyang's got his at 39,000. Stevie Phil's got his 43. But yeah, no, it's 36. So spend like 400, 450. And then you remove that, it goes up to 60. Yeah. I mean, to be honest though, there's really only 4. before you get to the 40,000 level. You know, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 until you get to the 50,000 level. You know, the floor is. It takes a couple people coming in. Yeah, I'll get one. Yeah, I'll get one. Yeah, I'll get one. Oh, I'm gonna have Erica on the podcast. Erica V, trying to figure out a few things on my schedule. Surely. Talk soon. She's a YouTube specialist, known as Beauty in the Vlog. She's a YouTube strategist, and she was like one of my super fans when I first started. She was great. So I'm getting her on the podcast at some point. Oh, Marcel Robinson. I haven't talked to her in a while. Oh, Dana. Oh my God, I love these people. I haven't talked to them in a while, but they used to follow my Earth 2 videos like religiously. Like, we love you. It's like, oh, thanks, guys. You guys are great. Moving on here. So yeah, Randy, I don't think that'd be worth it right now. Then again, any sub 100, there's only 3 options, and number 69 is a nice meme number. Love that number. I think there was a queen, you know, the Eat My Apple queen, number 69 for like $400. I should have gotten it. Low to high. Let's see if it's still out there. It's not. Oh, it is out there. Yeah, it's for $3.99. The Queen Wanna Bite number 69 is out there for $400. And I wanted to get one, but number 86 and number 90 are at $300. So you can get those. I mean, you can get a bunch of sub 50 for like really cheap. So I really do want that. It's $400, but I just don't have the gems right now. Oh, Justin Apple Pie is on the YouTube. We just uploaded the video. Moving on. Marvelous Pack says, great moments, Randy, on Randy Chavez streams. He just gets it, and all pop culture references are on point. These live streams get me through the long drives. This community is awesome. Oh, thanks. I'm glad I could get you through the long drives. I totally love entertaining. I love yeah, and a lot of you guys get the pop culture references too, which I really like. It's really cool. It's exciting. Where are we? Double C says, price predictions for tomorrow's drop. The uncommon will go below retail. The rare probably at or below retail. That secret rare though, probably a couple hundred. I maybe it won't. A lot of people are really against this, but there's only 2,000 of these. And I'm there. I want it. I'm very bullish on it. Now, I might not get it right away because when Star Wars comes out, people are gonna be like, dump everything, and then I might get it then. So who knows? Marvelous Packs is definitely an awesome opportunity, Randy Warren. We knew you meant Spider-Man. Just wait for it to click with your Takayo Randy Chavez. Yeah, I don't know why SM was not clicking for me. That was just bad times. Oh, good times. Omi Panda says, been around crypto since 2012. Big money in crypto is made by the early investors who hold in solid projects, not after it's on major exchanges or TikTok. Stack that Omi. Stack that Omi. Stack that Omi. You heard the man, or Panda. James Brown. Wow, I feel good. Saying, I thought the movie was okay. That said, Black Panther has always been cool. Yeah, he's always been, and he's also one of the smartest people, like in the MCU. Like, he's part of the Illuminati. Like, he goes deep into these storylines. He got together with Storm. He got Storm. Like, he married Storm. Like, it. Yeah. There is a comic where they're fighting and it's like heartbreaking to see because it's like they're getting divorced, and it's just like, if they would just communicate their feelings, they would have worked it out, but they didn't. They just assumed that that's the way the other person feels, and it's like, oh my God, you just want to reach in there like, no, you guys are thinking like the completely wrong things. You got it all wrong, and you just want to go in and it's like, it's okay, guys. Oh God, that's so heartbreaking. That's just God, I love that character. Yeah. Where was I? Crazy Dave 85. Yeah, the question, you need gems, you should sell it. Sell a 007 bike or Amazing Spider-Man 3, and it was a common, but the mint number is 365. I did it before with, gun to my head, I actually said to sell Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man number 3, Common number 365. And I think the only reason is because I was slightly frustrated with, like, not that I'm like bullish on the bike, but I think that bike will have utility. I think there's going to be a racing game in there. Shouldn't be that hard to, and I think the bike would be able to race in it. And instead of renting it out, or he could rent it out and just he could race. That's what I think's going down. And I think that was, now I could be 100% wrong. Maybe there could be a racing game and they would have nothing. Ooh, sorry, headache. Wow, that gave me a chill. That gave me a, and maybe the 007 bike has nothing to do with it. And Amazing Spider-Man 3 is a really good comic, and that's a really good mint number. But I'm gambling there. I'm gambling. Crypto Boy says, why do you tell that people who say tomorrow's drop is good when all say it's bad? Well, I've given my reasons for it. That, that Eye of Agamotto is part of Agamotto. That was his, it was Agamotto's before it was Doctor Strange's. He was the previous Sorcerer Supreme, and he's like a god now. He's part of the Vishanti, where Doctor Strange gets his power. Like, this is, I think people just don't understand comic history, and all they get is like, again, people are disrespecting Ghost Rider. Why? Because the only movies that are out there is Nicolas Cage going, ah, ha, ha, ah, ha, ha, as Ghost Rider. And they just don't understand that Ghost, and they see him just like beating up these like bikers, like, not understanding that Ghost Rider has killed Doctor Strange. The Sorcerer Supreme has beaten the Hulk, and it has killed Thanos. Like, this, like, people just, like, Ghost Rider will make people fold. No cap. Like, the most powerful beings just gone. Oh my God. Yeah. So when people say, oh yeah, this is not an important piece, this is a crap drop, like, I know they're not comic book people. I know they don't know what they're talking about. Is it like a cool Doctor Strange thing that's going like this, and he's beating the crap out of Wong or whatever? No, it's not that. I think this is actually, like, to me, this is cooler than that, because this existed before Doctor Strange. This will exist long after him. This is an Infinity Stone. This makes Thanos go, like, that is why. That is why I, like, clearly, I like Marvel. God, Jessica Jones, I love you so much. Daredevil too. Yeah, so Crypto Boy, that's kind of why I get a little emotional there. Marvelous Pack says, Black Panther took down all Fantastic Four in his first comic appearance. He is awesome, and Wakanda forever. Oh God, that one, like, in Infinity War is like gotta be like my favorite movie. We're like, Wakanda forever, and then just and then, dude, freaking before Thor comes in, at just like, oh God, that whole scene in Wakanda was like one of the greatest battles in movie. Like, there's others. There's like the battle at Gondor. There's a battle at Helm's Deep. There's just, there's a bunch of other battles that are just absolutely insane, amazing. But that one is just in recent history, and that one you just gotta feel it. Oh my God! So it's just so good, and then, not the White Wizard, the White Wolf. Oh God, Bucky, AK in one hand, grabbing Rocket in the other, and Rocket being like picked up, going, get some, like, you can't tell me that's not heckin' cool. In the middle of battle, Groot's like, oh, Tree, this is my friend Steve Rogers. Like, I am Groot. I am Steve Rogers. Like, that's so freaking fun. It's so good. All these characters bouncing off of each other. It's just like the most amazing thing. Like, so you've copied my beard. I just love it. I forget where we were going with it. Yeah. Dude, Black Panther's amazing. He's so smart. He's one of the smartest. Charles Delgado says motocicleta. Really? That's what? Okay, so bicicleta and motocicleta. All right, that's easy. That's what I love about Spanish. Nice and easy. D nice is that a Key and Peele reference? D nice is moto. Yes, motocicleta. Okay. Marvelous Pack say they all say it's Agamotto bad, so you sell cheap and whales can hodl cheap. Reverse psychology. Crypto Boy says, when will you show your Omi to prove you have Omi as you say? I have shown it before, but they're on like 6 different wallets. So like I can't just I guess I could. I guess I could like if I ever like internet I don't know if that would work if internet was down. But if I ever wanted to go and take like screenshots for each or put them all in one wallet and then go and disperse them back, I guess I could, but that's really not worth the risk to do. So I don't know. Just have to wait and see. Black Magic says, I hope I can fly around VVverse in my Iron Man suit. The gold Iron Man. Or yeah, dude, if we get like the mock, there's so many mocks to choose from. Dude, Veronica, like the Hulkbuster. Oh my god, I would want that as well. That'd be legit. J-Baz says, Mr. Pags was all over the place his last stream as far as selling whole gems, yet he's stacking low mints. What's your thoughts on everyone that wants to hold gems rather than stack? Well, if anyone has 4 hours, definitely watch that interview with Mr. Pags. That got so good. Like we got at it a little bit. We went on a journey to like the conspiracy side. We go back to stuff. I bought a Walt on that stream. That was such a people on like the Walt Discord. I found out later, like, yo, Randy just bought a Walt on stream. Randy just bought a Walt on stream. Like this, they were like Gondor calls parade. Like it was so fun and exciting. What do I think? I mean, if you want to stack gems now, in preparation for when they announce Star Wars and everything takes a dump, might not be a bad idea. Might be okay. Might be okay. Like, yeah, it might be all right. Might be an okay sounding idea. Oh my god. Look at her butt. I never know what song that is from, but I quote it all the time. Okay, nope, not that one. The Wow says your consistency and optimism is admirable. Wow, thank you, senor. Yeah, I'd say holding gems right now is probably not a bad idea until they announce Star Wars, next month, and then you could just see all of these things dip like a mother flapper and just go ham. Roby1 Kenobi, what's going on, man? Marvelous Pack says, if you build the VVverse, comic peeps will come. I hope so. If you build it, that reminds me of that Hey Arnold episode where like God's talking to Stinky. He's like, if you plant them, they will grow. Digital Face says, Loki Father, King of the Alligator, 100,000%. Marvelous Pack says, I'm a comic dude, glad to be here early. Oh, so you be stacking. You be getting everything. Digital Face says, Alligator Zoo Father. I try my very best. Where was I? Yeah. Oh, Mr. Planet Prophet says, yeah. Digital Phase says, Loki Season 2 features the real Randy Chavez, the GOAT. That'd be amazing. They're already filming, though, I think. Or maybe they're in pre... I think they're filming this year for next year. That'd be so great if I could be like, alligator handler. There's a TikTok that I posted a few days ago where somebody... I'm going to find it for y'all. It's that important. Like, this is important. It's not really, but it kind of is. No, I don't want to go there. Okay. I have to go to my profile. 10,400 followers. Thank you. Far too kind. We love you. How many people are proud to be citizens of this beautiful country of ours? The stripes and the stars. Also, this one was like the funniest. Me and Dan Lee we had a thing the other day. This one person says, I'm more bullish on Randy's hairline than the Omi token. And I was like, that was just like the funniest line like that I'd read like all day. So this dude, look at what he's got. It's an alligator Loki. Let me dim the brightness so y'all can see. That dude has got a real alligator that he put horns on. He put the alligator helmet on this. Like it's a beautiful thing. Like that. I'm so. Oh my god, that's like the cool. Oh, there's Android 18 back there. Oh, that's a cool. Oh, so exciting. So yeah, the alligator Loki love is real. You know what else is real? Smashing that like button to get me to 69 likes. That's pretty real too. All right, moving on. All Tech Games says, I get gems, I spend gems, dude, same. Shane Keepness says, hey Randy, I'm from an Indian reservation. I picked up a Walt today too. Had to follow your dude. Get that bread, Shane. Good for you, mate. Hodl that. That'll be very, very big. Hodl. Yay! 70 likes. Big J says, no way Bitcoin 19K. If it does go there, sell everything and you own and buy it. I've already sold everything to buy the Omi, but yes. Omi Panda says, me and my friends are seeing a 32,000 bottom for Bitcoin. Crazy you said that. Yeah, that's one of his predictions. So that would probably make sense. 32,000 I could see. I could even see like 29 because we've been there before, like last year. Mr. Planet Prophet says, Defo Cook. Ray Dax, my man, coming with a $20 super chat saying, I got your extreme Bitcoin target right here. Grabbing my E2 family jewels. Dude, I love you so much. Relatable Hustle says, think you're way off about Black Panther. Was a good movie, period. Agreed. Says, race has nothing to do with it. I'm not sure about that. Said, Fantastic Four movies have been trashed because they aren't good, no matter what the lead roles look like. Yes, they have been trash, but that is because Marvel had nothing to like the Disney, the Marvel, the ones that made like the MCU. They had nothing to do with that. It was just they just can't do it. They just can't do it right. I don't know what Fox's problem was with that, but they couldn't. Milham says, "What's up, buddy? How you been? What's going on, Milham? I'm doing all right. I hope you're doing well. And I'm just chilling, hanging out." D Supreme says, we're getting Darth Vader, lightsaber, BB-8, comics next month, according to Mr. U's background. I don't know if we'll get all of that, but a couple of things would be cool. B Maru says, what's the best way to sell my Pokemon card collection? If they're graded, just eBay the grades and see what the last was sold for, and sell for slightly under the floor, and they'll sell. Jay Sands says, hi Randy, what can be worth most, the partner statue or Darth Vader? Well, we don't know any like the specs of Darth Vader. Does it move? Does it have like does it have a saying like a Luke, I am your father? Like, oh my god, that name means nothing to me anymore. Like, oh my god, like what does it say? Does it have like the like? It depends. I'd have to see it first. Just Apple Pie says hi. The Hobgoblin's back says Spidey is a cash cow, Randy. You already know that. Hodl Spidey. Yeah, Spidey's great. We love the Spidey. Yuda Israel says, is the official Infinity Stone first edition? I know a Mighty is holding a cube. That is a good point that I didn't even think of. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the description also. Let's go back to my Marvel Mighty set. Go to my profile. Go into my sets here. Okay, my body. Got all the Marvel Mighties. Very proud of that. Yeah, that's a good point. Red Skull. All right. German scientist driven by his desire for world domination. The Red Skull is and will always be Captain America's arch nemesis. It doesn't say. I mean, clearly he's holding the Tesseract. But yeah, it doesn't really say. We got Justin. Yeah, we're gonna raid Justin Apple Pie in a bit. When I get off here because my voice is starting to hurt, and I need to make more food because I am hungry. But yeah, it's a good point. Yeah, I have to ask him about that. Di Gusto says, Secret Rare Loki floor is so thin, I'm grabbing one on Friday if no more movement. Let's see what it's at. What was that, like? It goes between like 1,100 and 1,500. So let's take a look here. Let's see. Well, let's see what the commons are first. Because they're always like $20, $26. Wow, look at that. Look at that sky blue. Sky blue's got 10 of them just chilling there. Doesn't have any good mints. Wow, there's a bunch of these. You could do some damage. Like there's only 111 of them. So at 10, you buy 10 of them, the floor moves $1. Buy another 10, the floor moves $2. Buy another 10, the floor moves $6. Okay, that's better. So you buy 30 of these, you spend $1,000, and the floor moves to $35, and that's not even retail. And I would never buy from anyone that has a no profile picture. Another 10. So let's say you spend $1,400, goes to 46, and let's say you spend $2,000. It goes to $50. That's pretty cool. Let's see the ultra rare. I have more. That's bananas. The ultra rare down to 100 doll hairs. Wow. 100. I'm one away from having 1% of the supply of the ultra rare. All right, secret rare. Let's see what we got. I have 17. There are only 19 for sale. Whoa, that floor is low. And that's Tim Lamiteri too. Tim Lamiteri, he comments a lot, and he's looking to sell. Boy, is he looking to sell. It's actually 1,400. It's 13,999. But yeah, that floor is low. It goes from 1,400, 1,600, boom, 2,400. It's a low floor there, buddy. It's a low floor. Oh, Rick and Bobby. Oh, hey, look at me. I have number 81 for $10,000. Don't buy that. You're just going there so that you can find me and follow me on that app. Number 81, Chavy Cat 5 for $10,000. Do not buy that. Just go and follow me. Where am I here? PlanetVampire.com. It's a Star Wars Mighty's Common Vader. Could you imagine? Jay San says, if they had a Star Wars Mighty's Common Vader, we're getting that game. Like, you cannot tell me that. Jay San says, is 120 mint Walt for 23K? Is that a good buy? I actually don't specialize in low 100, like low 3 mints. I specialize in like the sub 100, but $23,000 would be a steal for a sub 100. So let's take a look here. It's 113. Well, it's 11.7. So sub 100 should be like $40-something thousand. Let's see what they're at. Yeah. Actually, you can get a 903, or no, I'm sorry. You can get 93. So it's a sub 100 for 33,000. That's actually a good deal. Number 93 for 33,000. That is the best deal you're going to get. Because the next cheapest one is number 81 for 75,000, more than double. That 93 for that sub 100 for 33,000, that is the best deal you're going to get. So I know you said number 120. That's for 6.9 million. Number 106 is for 23,000. That's hard. I mean, the next closest one to that is number 127 for 33,000. And if you're going to pay that, just get the number 93. Yeah, next one's 157 for 20. I mean, it's low. I would say if you could go for that number 93, because that is a great deal. Like, it's a good deal in general, but also compared to the next cheapest one at 75,000. Yeah, that's yeah. The floor I think should be like 45, maybe 50,000. But if you buy that one, suddenly the floor goes from 33,000 to 75,000. There's not going to be a lot of chances to get a sub 100. The 23 for one, I don't know. That's the best mint number you can get. That's not a sub 100, but buy 2 waltz or buy I would buy 2 waltz instead of one low digit one. I'd just buy 2. Sinful Model says switch to heat map. Check out where it says Lake Chad and zoom in. I will. By Gusto T says emoji Vader. So Ham Nathwani says, will you play Fish on your stream as soon as it's launched next week? Also, we as a community need to do our best to promote the game since it burns circulating OMI. If I can figure out how to do it, because I don't have a computer, I just have a tablet and a phone. Maybe I could sit this way and play on my phone and you guys see it. I don't know. I'll try to figure it out. But guys, that's it for me. We're gonna do a raid. We're gonna raid Justin Apple Pie. So if you go to my subscription, you go to, where is he? So if you go to Justin Apple Pie, which I'm gonna watch right now, I'm gonna smash that like button for him. He's playing Halo. Does he have an Earth 2 account? Oh no, it's his Twitter. So that's what he's doing. We're gonna raid him. So everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. He's listening to some. I heard Alcon Pokemon. Saying Alcon is to Pokemon what Ethereum is to OpenSea. Okay, anyway, we're gonna go Justin Apple Pie's video. He's playing Halo right now. I'm gonna go to the live chat and be like, hey yo, and y'all can say whatever you want. Randy Raid, do whatever. That's just what I did. So everyone please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Bye, Dashi. We love you. Goodbye. Meow, meow, meow. Thank you all for the super chats. I love you all. And class dismissed. Until next time. Goodbye. I'll be watching Justin. Meow.